It's your boy Rico, aka Affiliate Poppy, and I'm here with my brother, a guy who we might need to go ahead and call in for the play calling, my brother King.
Mine as well. And then I'll have my sidekick, Do-Rag Poppy with me.
I just need a Newport. Y'all know what it is, baby. Monday and we back.
Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the field, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we put it still fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick six in the bag. Or sweaty on the line, flash down with him. Or let's go, we gon' get him. Constant, hit him. Or and my dog, big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why balls?
It's Monday. We got the W, and for some reason, it just don't feel like it.
What a weird game. How can I put it? Can I put it that in that perspective? Like it was a weird game.
Man, it was appreciative of the win.
Yes.
Appreciative we weren't the worst NFC East team on Sunday. And I'm happy football's back. And I'm going to preface everything that I'm going to say today and this morning with the fact that it was a weird Sunday all around. I feel like a lot of other teams had a lot of other crazy stuff going on too. It wasn't just the Eagles. And the only thing that really has me upset with all of this is for the past, since basically, everybody started ramping up, all these news outlets and everything. Everyone starts ramping up for the season. They start talking about week one matchups. All we've heard is how Patriots were going to be a tough out. They're going to be hard. It's not going to be an easy game. The Eagles are a good team. However, the Patriots have a good defense. And all of that held up. So the fact that it did all hold up, now here we are after the fact, it's going to look a lot different. People are going to go ahead and talk about the Eagles a certain type of way. And that's what really has me upset.
Yeah. The jumping off the cliff. Overreaction. It's Monday, of course. What I do want people to think of, take it with a grain of salt.
Absolutely.
The starting offense did not play in the preseason. Shout out to Nick for saying what he said in his press conference. He said, if I can do it all over again, my starters would have took a little bit more snaps in the preseason. Get that rust off. And we all know that. We went through this last year with the Detroit.
Mm-hmm. That's a perfect point right there. Elaborate on that, because this had a lot of similarities to that week one Detroit game.
Mm-hmm.
How the Eagles kind of performed, what they were looking like, and go ahead. I'll let you go on that.
So this is my thing, and maybe we're probably going to get into this a lot. 11 personnel and 12 personnel in the first drive with 11, I think it was 11 to 12 plays, and they marched down the field, and obviously we only got the 3 points, right?
Yep.
That was working. So the script worked, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it went from Gainwell carrying the ball and getting 4, 5, 6 yards. I mean, his longest was 14, 16 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and we're going to get into this. We're going to definitely get into this. I'm going to have to say there's 2 people to blame on the offense. Jalen Hurts, gotta blame him, and he took accountability here. Nick Sirianni, and I'm gonna put Brian Johnson there as well. So coaching, they took a step backwards. I don't know who's the adult in the room, but there's changes that need to be made, right?
Absolutely.
Then on top of that, why if you knew it was raining and we're in that type of weather, why is Penny not active? You know what I mean? Like I didn't understand that part. I didn't understand it. There was a lot of goofy stuff that Nick and Brian Johnson were doing where I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, why? This seems like uneducated football at certain parts of the game.
I want to speak on that because you said something that was real important right there. Why is it one of the guys that we brought? So all right, I can understand if this is going to be a Swift and Gainwell heavy brigade, or you feel like it is going to be, the weather is going to be affecting, so it is going to be a pound the pavement kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
What does it do for you to have Penny as a healthy scratch? And then on top of that, Swift doesn't even get any real touch. He got, what was it, 1 or 2 touches?
I think he only got 1 touch, and then he went out for a pass for a route. That was it.
Makes sense. Make sense.
The game plan did not make any sense. So that's the reason why I'm kind of just like,
and that doesn't just fall on the offensive coordinator. That also falls on Nick, because we know Nick doesn't. Yeah, Nick. Yeah. But I'm gonna say Nick is in those meetings, prepping, coming up with what they're doing for the game plan wise and what's going to be happening.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really putting it on him a lot more. It just doesn't make any sense. Let me get some of these real quick. Hey, and after the huddle, shout out to you, because after the huddle was on Cozy with a Twist last week. And, he's a Patriots fan, but he did come on out to go ahead and discuss what he thought the season was going to look like. My man says, after the huddle, friend of the Swoop Boys show, congrats on y'all. Hell of a game. I don't know if it was a hell of a game as far as like it came down to the wire and it was fun, but I don't know if it was a hell of a game on our end, at least. It's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't wear any gear yet. You didn't wear any gear yesterday.
What?
Whoa, that's a violation.
You my man, 50 grand. What's up with you, B?
Yeah, what's up with you, man? That was a little wild.
It better be a good excuse. You went to church or you went to a wedding.
Something. It better be something, bro, because that's crazy. My boy Todd, he said, I knew he was going to be rusty. Yeah. The rain didn't help either. And right here, Mark, you hit it on the head. So not only do we not go ahead and use Swift after he's supposed to be one of the running backs.
Yeah.
Where was Dallas? One lone target?
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Target.
Got you.
One lone target. Go ahead, King. Let me have it.
Yeah. So
that's why I got this do-rag on, y'all. I'm about to pull a Newport out in a minute. That's how this is feeling.
It's Newport in a Kool-Aid. That's some Kool-Aid. The Dallas Goedert, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand any of the facade. Like I didn't understand the developing of the offense as a whole. Like, you have all these weapons and you just want to run slants. There was no screens. There was no, hey, let's put the ball in our playmakers' hands. And on top of that, Jalen left a lot of plays on the field. Well, Dallas Goedert was actually open about 3 or 4 times. I will say that. There. So Goddard was doing his thing. He was getting wide open. Jalen didn't see him, because there was a couple plays I was like, Dallas Goedert was wide open.
Yeah.
And he was and I definitely want to put emphasis on this too. The offensive line. I know this is a good, and we all said this on last week's podcast. The Patriots defense is not to be taken lightly. Like, this is a good defense. That defensive line, all those guys that got going, like, those guys, they're like underrated. Yo, they were getting to Jalen.
Judon was living in the backfield. Judon was living in the backfield.
Judon, red sleeves, he was back there. It didn't even matter.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was like red light, green light. Red light, you remember red light, green light. That's what it was.
He was on the money. He was on the money. I mean, I'm not but you said something there. You want to get the ball to your playmakers. And the times that they let Jalen, I have to say this, they let Jalen drop back and air it out to Devontae, to AJ. You got plays like this. Come on, my man, 100 grand. Hold up, let me set it for. There you go. You got Jalen on the run. Boom, slides it right to Smitty.
Great ball placement.
Down.
Wow.
If Smitty doesn't get it, nobody else is getting it. Where Jalen's putting that right
there. That's great ball placement.
Every time he had a play where he was going for, Jay, he was going for Devontae, he was going for AJ, and he actually had a play there. Mm-hmm. They made the play.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when they were making a play, when they were trying to put in the ball in the playmaker's hands, mm-hmm. It was just what was weird. And shout out to Bill Belichick. I mean, he's one of the greatest coaches ever touched. He's a cheater. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? You got to respect him at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
But bro, he sent a 0 covered blitz. I ain't never seen shit like that in my life. When I seen all of them coming and the middle of the field was wide open and they knew when the explosive plays were going to be happening, and they knew every time they was going to be running that RPO. And I was getting really irritated with the quarterback sneaks. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. You only bring that out when you need to have that out. Yeah. Like you're putting too much on the quarterback. He has all these weapons. He should be using these weapons, not him. We've already went through this. We went through this in Chicago, and we dropped 2 games.
Well, and then even making Jalen run it, and where the play where he fumbled it.
Yeah,
come on, like that. Why is that the play at that moment? Like, it just seemed there was a lot of questionable drives or a lot of questionable plays at high leverage moments that it shouldn't have been left up to them, bro.
No, just shouldn't have been. I've never seen an offense like that to be so stagnant, and it was 4 outs. Literally 4 outs. Like, we didn't do anything for like what are we doing here? And then for them not to use Swift was irritating the shit out of me. I was like, what are we doing? Quez Watkins didn't even see the ball come his way. No wonder why he doesn't finish out his routes, because he doesn't expect the ball to come his way.
Yeah.
You literally all they did was throw the ball to AJ and throw the ball to Devontae. Johnson. I know this is week 1 and it was a lot of rust, but that offense, except the first drive, that looked like preseason. Like, it looked like preseason play. It was bad.
Yeah. Well, I want to get to something about the rust and stuff. I'll get to that. Let me clear these comments out, because I see you guys and we want to talk to everybody today, because I think everybody kind of needs this right now. Nothing to Philly got it either. It was sloppy. Absolutely sloppy. In the one play that they did throw it to him, he wasn't going to catch that.
No, he was never going to catch that.
What's good, Mark, man?
Gadget arms.
Cleaning the house while watching the game, so I didn't want to get. I feel that. Okay. What I do when I don't want to wear the jersey, if I'm doing a little things around the house, I lay the jersey right on the couch, where either my spot would be or where my grandpa's spot would be. That's what I do. So I feel like the juju's still in the room. Our D-line was looking nice. Your D-line was looking very good.
Yes, very.
And not take anything away.
And your offensive line, the rookies, the guards, they're playing their asses off.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't get back to him. The only person that got a sack was Jalen Carter.
We're going to get to my man, Jalen the bread man. We're going to get to the bread man. Gainwell is not a number 1 running back.
I mean, we don't have a number 1 running back, though. So, I mean,
I think it's, certain matchups. I mean, look, when he's hot, he's hot. And when he's not, he's not. Yeah. So,
but in my opinion, Penny should have been starting. Penny should have been starting, or put him in the mix. Like, bro, you barely even use Boston Scott. I know Boston Scott is being used for special team purposes. Bro, how are you only going to go into that game like that with 3 active running backs?
No, I don't understand.
Come on,
that.
Stop
I don't
playing.
Understand that. I do not understand that, especially when the weather is inclement. You know that they're going to want to have a game where it's going to be they're trying to run time of possession on the clock, which is what they were doing very well. We knew that was going to be a big thing. But where was this was a vibe for me and a lot of other people as well. Where was Dallas Goedert? He's smiling my parlay. He didn't cost me a parlay, but he definitely cost me in a couple leagues. It was one thing when Travis Kelce was going to be a 0 because of injury, and I accidentally started him in my other league. But it was a whole nother thing in 2 other leagues where I do actually have Dallas Goedert, and my man was a 0 burger and actually played. That never. It was. I'll tell you how bad it was. So me and Lex went to B Dubs, which I gotta say this. I gotta get this rant off my chest too. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wow, have you slipped? Wow, have you slipped? You are not the.
I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings.
They are not the same, bro. I got these tiny little wings. They were half of them were burnt or too overdone. Ugh. I'm biting on them. It was like biting gristle. Yeah, man. It was a bad look. I wasn't happy with it at all. Very, very disappointed. Lex had some chicken tenders that he tore up, obviously. But they're disappointed with that. But I get up to go to the bathroom. Me and Lex both got our Eagles jerseys on, and there's a Giants fan there, and my man's flamed up. You know, he's got the Giants hat on, the Giants jersey.
Yeah.
He comes out. We're waiting in line to use the urinals, and he comes out the urinal. He's like, "Hey man, what's up with Goddard? Is he playing today?" As I'm wearing a Goddard jersey myself. I said, "Man, he's playing, but they're not throwing it to him." Which it literally was the question that I just asked a fellow Eagles fan before I went to the restroom. I just couldn't make heads or tails of it. But when you got a Giants fan asking you that, it's
most definitely.
Where's Goddard,
bro? We couldn't even get a Dallas Goddard screen. Like they didn't no game plan around the tight end whatsoever.
After hearing about how Dallas Goddard was unstoppable.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. No.
Crossing routes, easy money. Yeah, they should be. They should be. It was our team's first full game. Like you said, they were rusty and also didn't seem conditioned. They seem slow and off. They will make adjustments and fix the sloppy week. I believe they're going to make some adjustments for sure. They got going forward on 4th and 2nd. Got to punt that.
Yeah, away. That was wild.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, I was like, yo, what are we doing here?
Especially
even before that, why are we not running the ball? We just wanted to throw. Like, bro, we up by 8. What are we doing?
Just control the game.
Throw. I was
Cole, I know you happy, and I better not see no clown shit from you on Twitter, bro, because you know that wasn't even the real game. That wasn't even.
Hey, listen, no. The funny thing, I want to hear this from Cole. Cole, remember all those games that you used to tease Jalen about like not doing nothing, but they still get the win? Where's that at? Because that's exactly what Dak did. Dak was riding the coattails, boy.
Dog, I'm waiting. I'm surprised I haven't seen it already online with the meme of just like all the things the Giants did, and then every time they throw a ball, it gets deflected and bounces literally right in a Cowboys fan. Right
oh my god,
They throw the ball and it pops. He tries to run, he gets positive yardage. Poop, pops it right out. Oh, Cowboys right there. Like I need the the Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Yeah.
Because it was just like it wasn't even a real game. It was like
no. Yo, no almighty.
Oh no, boy. I don't care. I'm flaming him next time he pops up on it. I think our plan was lock up AJ as best we could and just keep Hurts in the pocket. This was good. I can see that.
You did it.
And they did that. They did that. For the most part, they did that. Only beat Detroit by 3 in the opener last season. Yeah. So I want to get to this preseason thing, right? So because I know Nick made comments about the preseason in his press conference. My whole thing about it is, all right, if you're going to not play guys in the preseason, stick to that. Live with that, live and die by it. You know, if you are going to go ahead and play guys in the preseason, then do that. And then like, if injuries happen, you just have to say that we made this decision and this is what we're sticking to. Don't let like outside influences or something happening be like, oh, pull the reins back. We don't want a guy out.
Oh no. I get okay.
If you're going to do it. Don't like shy away from it. Like you have to live with the decisions that you make. And that's part of being a head coach. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. I just feel like you should be playing your starters in the.
I think they should. At this point, they should.
You want to knock the dust off the arm. You know what I'm saying? Like pause. You know, it sounds crazy, but you want to make sure like, the screws and the bolts are going. Like you can't just be going to. Oh man, we're going to week 1 and then we expect everybody to crown us because we're the NFC champions. No. It's a brand new year. Ain't nobody thinking about that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody thinking about
exactly. And the other part about it is like I think last season it was fine to not play starters in the preseason because this was going to be another year. They had the same coordinator. Nothing had changed up until that point.
Right.
So I think that was fine. It's like, all right, if you don't want to practice, these guys know the system. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't, besides the addition of AJ Brown, there wasn't too many changes. So it's like, all right, it's fine. But once you get to this point where you're like, all right, you have a new offensive coordinator, you know things are going to be a little different this time. Yeah, you gotta play guys in the preseason, and you gotta go ahead and let them, work these little icks out, because I think that was another big part of it, bro.
Right. One thing about the defense, though, I like how they were sitting 5, but we got to get back there to the quarterback. And the linebacker play, wow, yeesh.
Well,
it was not great. The middle of the field is open. It's open 7-11. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this defense a scheme the way he wants Desai wants it to go. But you're gonna have to make sure that you cover your weaknesses if you're gonna play that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that you have the right personnel to play that way. And now with Nakobe Dean being out with his ankle injuries, this is the same foot from training camp.
That I'm not too clear on
sure.
this, but I know this seems like it's a separate injury is the way they're talking about it. So
okay, yeah.
We'll get into it. We'll bring it up. So Nakobe Dean.
And so now, so with Nakobe Dean being out, now you got Christian Ellis got to come up. Then you're gonna have to put in Morrow. Morrow's going to get bumped up. They just signed Rashad Evans.
Yep. Yeah. Rashad Evans to the squad.
So
it's going to take him a couple weeks to get acclimated.
But today is Monday. We play on Thursday. That's not enough time to get speed up in the playbook and know what the hell you're doing. And when you get in the game, when live bullets are flying.
Absolutely.
So I don't think he's playing this week. But to activate only 3 inside linebackers is a little scary to me. I feel like it's time for Howie to start putting some resources in that position.
Especially when we know that even though they lost on Sunday, Kurt's coming in here to throw that thing.
Oh, for sure.
He had 273 passing yards in the first half of that loss. So, and look, he's got JJ. Whatever happened last season doesn't have a reflection on what's about to happen in this matchup.
Right.
So, I mean, I know we started off with a big, exciting, big play Slay pick, but this is kind of fits my narrative of what I've been saying. Big play picks off bad quarterbacks. So we'll see if he's able to do anything against Kurt coming in. But that linebacker, you're right. We need to start getting some assets to it. Locked up on a trip to LA yesterday. See the Swoop Boy squad. Hey, gonna be exciting. And
you know what it is, man.
One thing before we go any further, I do want to go ahead and say this, man. We know that today is a day of remembrance. Today is a day that we, had a huge tragedy in our country, and we do want to go ahead and just, thank those who, for one, sacrificed their lives to go ahead and save, others, and to go out into those towers. And we do want to go ahead and say our condolences once to all those people who did lose their lives in the tragic accidents. It's crazy being a kid when this happened, and we lived this. This is a major tragedy that happened in all of our lives, and here we are. Over 10 years later now.
That's 20.
20 years. 20 years. It's like, wow. So it always just has a sense of spot, because I think that's a day where I do remember literally being in the classroom, and then parents just coming down to the school, starting to pick up my classmates, and then and you're a kid, you don't know the significance of something until either someone explains it to you or you do grow up and you see. But that was a very, very pivotal moment in
for sure. That is one of the things that that you'll always remember where you were at. I remember waking up about to go to school. My grandmother made me grits and toast. And I'm getting ready to walk out. Got my do-rag on top of my eyes because my braids wouldn't. I was looking like Fuzzy Wuzzy that week. You know what I mean? And I'm looking because we had 2-a-days. So I already had football practice, and I went back to shower. I went back to the shower crib, walking out, eating, boom. My grandma goes, yeah, a plane just hit the building. And I'm like, what building? She's like, the Twin Towers. I said, and my grandma goes, and from the jump,
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, that's a terrorist attack." I'm like,
mm-hmm.
Who would be dumb enough? And then I remember when I lived in New York, there was a terrorist attack in 1993 where they tried to bomb it.
Before,
and I remember going through my because I lived at Fort Huachuca and I lived on base, so I was a military kid.
Yeah,
and my pops went through all that stuff. So yeah, man. And if you went to the memorial, so we just gotta pay respects to all the family and the people that put their lives out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's good to see America come back strong. So,
and you know what? In the ease this a little bit and get back into things. I'm sorry the Giants couldn't get it done for New York, but hopefully the Jets do tonight because that's who I got as my pick. New York needs one good team, and at this point, the Jets deserve it because the Giants, y'all ain't done shit, man.
Bro,
the Giants ain't done shit.
Listen, that was embarrassing.
They all got the fire department.
New York
I'm like, take that off. That's disrespectful.
Take that off, bro. Take that off, bro. Like that was embarrassing. I don't know what type of display of football was that last night. I have no clue. I know you can blame it on the weather, but football is made to be played on hell, sleep, snow.
I just watched that.
You gotta have heart at the end of the day. And when I seen with the New York Giants, I didn't see no heart. When I seen Saquon, when I seen Saquon fumble or the fumble, whatever the heck that was, it popped up and then homeboy took it back. I said, and he just sat there. I said, he has no heart. I have no respect for that. I just, especially somebody that's a competitor and an ex-athlete, I have no respect for that.
I mean,
somebody, hopefully, Jets.
But at some point, doesn't it become a coaching thing? But why? To me, if I'm a player, I definitely agree. Heart definitely plays a role anytime we're talking about this.
Yeah.
But there's another aspect of it is, does my coach even value me right now? We're getting blown out. But there's no way we're winning this game.
Can you keep the starters out there?
At least I could see up until the fourth quarter. By the fourth quarter, you'd be like, all right, like pull them all. He didn't pull them until like 6 minutes left in the game.
Because I remember I forgot Tyrod Taylor played for the Giants.
The Cowboys pulled their starters.
I see Cooper Rush go in. I even thought Trey Lance was going to get a turn. But like I've never seen a game like that where you had a blocked field goal, he takes it back, interception, and then he threw it straight to Gilmore. He literally threw it right to Gilmore. I was like, bro,
yeah, that was crazy.
Like, yo, and now and much respect to the Cowboys defense. That defense, they were juiced up. They was ready. They was ready. I have to give it to them.
They were absolutely. 2 sacks allowed against y'all is Boko impressive.
Yeah,
Buco impressive. I think, yeah, it is for sure. Like that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen often. My guys, we need to use that running back that we had in Philly to get some, bro. Shout out Rico 2S.
Shout out Rico.
Voting fantasy, we got it. Yeah, bro. That fantasy hit was a shot. We're gonna give you guys the Swoop Boys League fantasy update. Currently, right now, I am in first place.
I just need who was it? Oh, I just need Stephon Diggs to go off, and I'm good.
If you get Stephon, I'm gonna pull him up I'm gonna pull it up towards the end because I all I gotta say is thank you, Mr. Speed Demon himself.
Oh, bro, listen, Tyreek is a different beast, bro.
Yeah, bro. Our linebacker issue went from bad to worse, though. I'm nervous about teams taking advantage of our.
For sure.
I mean, they said, look, I'm gonna say this, and this is no disrespect to Mac Jones. He's not a pick him apart specialist. He's got a good arm. He can play. I'm not calling him a bad quarterback by any means, but I am saying a quarterback. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean. If Tom Brady's back there, we lose this game.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady there. That's it. You're losing Foxborough with that. I'm sorry.
100%. 14 attempts for Gainwell. One for Scott. Penny inactive in bad weather game. That absolutely ridiculous. Nothing about this game plan makes sense.
Doesn't it? Like you're going in a game where it's going to be raining a lot. So you did see what? All right, I got before I go on my little rant.
Go ahead.
The Patriots, Bill Belichick, the way he used Ezekiel Elliott, that shocked the hell out of me. I was like, damn. Like Zeke was out there lining up like he was a wide receiver, using him as a weapon. Like, damn.
Dog, they were. I mean, if anyone was going to be able, I will say this for Zeke. Once Zeke accepted the fact that he wasn't going to be getting some big time deal or whatever he was trying to hold out for, I think the Patriots had to have been the best absolute situation for him to go ahead and do, because Bill Belichick, he just knows how to get something out of running backs, bro. He does. The rotation's always crazy. Yeah, Vanilla Vic definitely. Vanilla Vic. With a 40-0 lead, they didn't have to do shit, but the flexible improvement system. I mean, look,
that's what I'm saying.
I look forward to seeing you guys in an actual game. I'll say that. I look forward to seeing, because you guys definitely looked like you were firing awesome, but that wasn't even a real game. So I need to see you guys against the actual team. So we'll be standing by. But definitely props to you guys.
Almighty crying in his pillow still.
Yo, Almighty. There's that thing where the meme where Stewie's like
Anthony who's my man from the family.
That's what I'm saying, for Family Guy. Stewie. Yeah. That's Almighty right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get cozy on that right now. So when Almighty does decide to show his face,
oh man, I said, oh man, Almighty probably jumping off the Empire State Building. Damn.
We're gonna start off slow to Thursday night, fellas. We'll get the dub, but it's gonna be pretty. It's not gonna. I'm Vic right here. I know Vic has. Vic, I gotta give you props because you did say this. But I'm still with you, brother. He did come through and tell us when we first got the news about Mr. Johnson taking over. I told you, I tell you, Brian Johnson was not the guy. I am 100% looking forward to seeing how the season's going to go. But as of right now, he ain't looking like the guy. That's for sure.
Facts. I think our rookie stepped up big last night. Keon White was getting pressure. He had in one hand on Hurts. Arm played. Gonzalez played well. Looked like he was getting better. Yes. Gonzalez was playing his butt off. He did get away. I will say this though, Patriots, y'all did get away with a couple of calls. Like that one, the one was the first down. My man's foot was way out of bounds. I don't know how the referees let that one go. And then when Gonzalez hit the ball from what was it from Devontae? He clearly grabbed Devontae from the waist.
Yeah, there was definitely some calls that it shouldn't have been. I thought it was funny as hell. Bill called that. Bill being the veteran coach that he is on that AJ Brown catch, because I swore it was a catch, but
me too.
Bill waited to the last absolute second to go ahead and throw that damn flag.
Right.
And once again, but luckily we were able to convert after that. But
you gotta give it to him. He's a good coach.
He's a great coach. He's a great coach.
You gotta give it to him. I was very surprised that. Go ahead. I was very surprised to see that how we were getting murked by the tight ends and the running backs. That Henry catch that was 4 and 7. It was 4th and 7, 4th and 8. That catch was unbelievable.
Damn.
It I was like, wow, that's nuts.
I mean, Bill just put his guys in positions to make plays, bro. That's really what it came down to. And I mean, he basically did what Nick was doing for our guys, where he normally does for our guys, gets them in position to do what they're good at, and nothing more, nothing less. And it just seemed like yesterday we just didn't do that. It didn't. No one got comfortable. Jalen didn't seem like he ever got into a rhythm and got comfortable. We never got into any kind of like running rhythm. The passes didn't seem like nothing seemed like it was fitting. It seemed like a puzzle that we had some pieces over here that were done, a couple pieces over here that had been put together, but the actual border wasn't there. It was just pieces thrown on. So it didn't seem good. Now, one thing that we did talk about, me and you especially, we wanted to see this man eat. The young boy, you brought up the rookies. Jalen Carter recorded 6 pressures and a sack on 32 pass rushes in the NFL debut, tied for the most pressures by any rookie defensive tackle in a game over the last 5 seasons. Boy, oh boy, it was good to see the bread man eat. And we got it right there. Boom. Now, seeing this was a thing of beauty. My man, hold on, let me get it back to the beginning, man. We got to take it all the way there, right there. My man, he said, nah, it's cool. You can hold on to me. I got him still. Mac Jones wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you the 3 defensive guys that stood out to me.
Go ahead.
Mac Jones he put the bread in the basket with the Kendrick Bourne for a couple of back-to-back on both of our outside corners, which one we won't have coming this Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on the defensive side, Josh Sweat played well. Jalen played well, and last but not least, Fletcher Cox, when he got them snaps, he made them count. He played well. It makes you think like, man, I'm glad he's on our team again, right?
For sure. Well, he's another guy we're waiting to hear on the MRI right now. We haven't heard.
I thought they said to get the MRI, but he's fine.
Is that because I haven't seen anything yet? Dean.
I'm gonna look that up.
Nick says Dean will not be reliable for. I think this is going to be kind of like, I hate to say it, because it's not the same position, but I do feel like this might end up hindering him, like what's his name did last year when he got hurt up front. The crowd will fire us up to the team on Thursday. Absolutely. Let's be real. TNF Kirk Thuggins isn't him. Yo, that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true.
I like
dude.
that. That's
Kirk,
nice. I like
Kirk be pretending on yo, whenever my man, what is his like his primetime record is like 1-6 or something like that. Defense will be our savior this season. Absolutely. The defense got better. Yes, never forgetting that on 9/11. The defense definitely has gotten better. It's just going to take a little time getting in rhythm. T's and P's for the family and victims. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Belichick is a smart coach. His game plan to go fast, no huddle was his way of gassing our guys. I didn't feel Vikings O-line is as good. The Patriots be, we'll see. Our D is a super scary. Yeah, our D is going to be. I just got off work 3 hours before I was sleeping, woke up the second tower hit, but I thought it was a movie. Dude, that's why that day was so crazy. I think depending on where you were or how your day was starting, that day affected everybody completely different. Hurts always bounces back from a mediocre game. Big play. Absolutely.
Yep. That's the reason why.
About it. Go ahead.
That's the reason, and that's the reason why, like I said, I take it with a grain of salt. That was not Jalen Hurts. I just want to see better play calling, but it has to be better play calling. I hope they go back to the drawing board and just say, hey, let's hit them with some screens. Let's hit them with some twists and some turns. Let's do something out of the ordinary, man. Because
you want to just
we've seen this offense last year just blow teams out the water, unless we were shooting ourselves in the foot. But yesterday, man, we should have been up by at least 30 to 20 points. But again, it's the first game of the season. Things are going to happen, and you got to knock the dust off.
Absolutely. I want both. He said I want both to lose. Now I want to see the Jets win tonight.
I want to see the Jets win.
Yeah, I want to see the Jets win.
I
think. Look, believe it or not, people love hating on Aaron Rodgers. People love hating on when Brady was still playing. There was who was all that class of guys that was still kind of. People hate on them, but believe it or not, it's just like the NBA. People hate them, but the league is better when these guys are playing and they're good. Sure. Until these new guys start establishing these the lore of their own. It's just like the NBA. The NBA is better when the Lakers, when the Knicks, when the Sixers, all those cornerstone, the Celtics, these cornerstone franchises are good. People love that. So I want to see Aaron. It's a fun story, bro. I mean, I want to see Aaron Rodgers get a last couple hurrahs, and I want to whoop his ass when we play him. I want to build him up, and then when the Eagles play him, I want to spank that ass.
Right.
So Barkley gone after this year. Yeah, he's definitely not around.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
Once Dak was pulled, Lance should have gotten exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
That's what I said. They should have put Lance in.
They should have put Lance in. Make
that's
him
what I was
dance
hoping for. I was like, yo, put Lance in.
Speaking know what you have with Cooper Rush.
Yeah, speaking of Lance, the one game that if you look at, I don't know if they had like tiers of teams that got beaten severely bad this past weekend. It was like Cowboys, Niners, the Steelers, man, Kenny Pickett does not look like he's the guy. Like, imagine being a Steeler fan, bro, and sheesh.
That Kenny Pickett ass whipping was
golly.
So, I mean,
the Rams beating Seattle. Like, good Lord. Like, it got to the point, man. Gino seen not number 99 and was hollering.
I was watching Colin Cowherd, and he was saying how Baker's not like a great quarter. He's not one of the great quarterbacks, but he is a franchise quarterback. And I said, man, like when the guy is hitting, the guy looks good. It makes sense. He makes moves, bro. I mean, and he is fun to watch. And I told one of the guys yesterday, I said, Baker woke up dangerous, and when that happens, bro, he got that little chip on his shoulder. You better watch out because he can do a couple things.
Didn't Baker beat us one year when he was with Cleveland?
I want to say that was.
He did. Yeah. We lost back-to-back weeks. We lost to the Cleveland Browns and we lost to the Steelers.
I'm down 50 points because that's tough.
Yikes.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Whoever had Dallas's defense is eating, right? Like
facts. Yo, shout out to Shiesty, man, for not putting in Ayuk in because I probably got my ass kicked.
Well, I shot him a text and I was like, you didn't think he was going to be a starting caliber receiver or like, well,
he's the best wide receiver. Debo's not.
I know. Oh, you know who had the Cowboys defense in our league?
Who?
Me. Yo,
how many points you get?
I got dog. This is it. Poor Twizzy, bro. I had the Cowboys defense. They got 40 points, 2 interceptions, 0 points allowed, which that, these are all things that give you points.
Right.
2 interceptions, 0 points allowed, 171 yards allowed, 7 sacks, 3 fumble, 3 FF, 1 fumble recovery, 2 touchdowns, and a block. And then not only did I have the Cowboys defense yesterday, I also had Tyreek Hill started. My boy just got lit up. I'm currently beating him by 56 points.
Good Lord. I'm losing by 10, but like I said, I have the Bills defense and I got Stephon Diggs tonight.
Ooh. Yeah, so, Stephon should ball out.
Yeah, Stephon gonna ball out. So
my Dynasty League, we play 2 QBs. I got Lawrence and Tua and Tariq. Oh yeah, bro.
Damn.
I'm eating. Absolutely eating. I thought about making our Dynasty League too, but sometimes it's kind of hard. Tua and Tyreek counted for 70 points.
Good Lord.
Yeah, bro. They were going off, bro.
They were going off.
I wish I had Tua as my QB instead of Mahomes yesterday. How the Cardinals going to do better? Bro. Shit almost got a little sticky. The Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders almost lost.
They almost lost that damn game, bro. And if that would have happened, all right, what would have been a better beat? What would have been a better beat? Would it have been the Commanders losing to Gannon's sorry ass tanking Cardinals, or would it have been the Giants losing 40-0 to the Cowboys last night?
I think the Cardinals. Just due to the
they're actively tanking.
Yeah.
Like the tank is officially on, and you still took the L.
Yeah. I think they would. There was a lot of interesting games this weekend where I was just like, all right, man, it's week 1, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. But then I'm looking at it, I'm just like, bruh. I mean, I think it's unfair for the Eagles to play Sunday night, right? Almost Sunday during Sunday and Thursday night. I think it's unfair for them, but, like, that's the way it goes. It is what it is. But, damn, yo, Commanders, y'all almost took a L to the – yo, the Cardinals are probably only going to win like 3 games. They don't even have a quarterback. I don't. And then last time I was hearing, they don't even want Murray back. They want Murray to sit out throughout the whole year. So like, for them to be like, yo, like they was duking it out with them is just bananas to me.
It's disappointing because we know that they're supposed to have a really good defense, but I mean,
they do. They got a good defense. They got a good front. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just going to say that. I just think that, and it sucks, but I think Rivera might have just been fool's gold.
No. You know the one that really got me, but we seen this last year was that damn Burrow. I know he didn't play because he had the whole cap situation. Yo, Shiesty had T. Higgins. Higgins had nothing.
Dog. That was
0.00.
Chase didn't even have a touchdown.
Did he have a pass?
Yeah, he had a couple passes, but
okay.
I had Chase. I had Jamar Chase. I had a parlay that was Christian McCaffrey, Jamar Chase. Who I put in the group chat. It was like it should have been something that should have easy collected.
Oh, check this out. So you looking for that? I'm gonna tell you my wife's parlay.
Go ahead.
My wife would have won 1,100 if she would have had. I think she had. I'm trying to think what she had. She had Devontae Smith, McCaffrey, Hill, and I think the one that messed it up for her was oh my God, what's it? The running back for the Steelers.
Oh, Najee
Harris. And she hit on everyone but said Najee Harris.
I had Najee Harris in my start, and he didn't do shit in start. All right, here I got it right here.
Yeah.
So tell me this bet, and you know what? It's always in my head. I'm like, when they put these little easy bets out, I should know something is up. I should know. But this seemed like it was impossible not to pay out. Just tell me, I almost put 100 on this, so thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God I only put like $10 on this.
Right.
So the only stipulation here was these guys just each had to score a touchdown.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb.
Bingo.
Jamar Chase. Christian McCaffrey. And Justin Jefferson.
Oh, wow.
The only one when I put the bet in, I said the only one that I'm kind of like might kind of screw me is Christian McCaffrey, just because they might air it out and then it could be there's just so many guys who could get it.
But Christian McCaffrey is literally their offense. So
well, they got Debo there, they got Ayuk. Like there's a lot. They got Kittle. Kittle's good for getting those being like a bowling ball.
Thing, bro. He didn't do it. Damn
shit.
Oh,
yesterday. But I'm just saying, between McChubb, Jamar, Christian, and Justin Jefferson, I said maybe the only one that might kind of just because Christian of all the options, maybe CMC is but I said he should score though. I put the bet in.
Yeah.
CMC scores, it gets a crazy score. I know you saw that long
ass. That shit was crazy. Yo, he ran like 60 yards and then he bulldozed over Pat P.
Got the touchdown.
Yo, hey, you know who killed me though? Algier, the running back for the oh my goodness,
gosh, bro!
I was like, yo, I'm over here looking for Bijan. Yo, hey, listen, Bijan is gonna be something special.
That was
that move he did was crazy.
He hit that.
That was crazy.
Woo! Will Anderson did his thing yesterday. Defensive rookie of the year. Hey man, definitely. There's some guys that came out yesterday. Definitely making some. Hassan Reddick got handled for. He only had one good hand.
He only had one good hand though, so
I understand that's going to be a thing he's working with. Can we also spot
like Blankenship did play well. He did play well.
Blankenship balled out, bro.
Justin Evans. Oh my good. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna need the Rook. I'm gonna need the Rook to get his shit together because Justin, he's late.
Yeah. That was real bad, actually. I want to see if Nick Sirianni doesn't game plan better, and if Brian Johnson doesn't grasp situational play calling, then we are definitely losing Thursday night.
For sure.
This is one of those things where we're going to definitely need to go ahead and hear about how Nick Sirianni yelled at people. Cowherd ain't shit. Hey, he did. His picks were. But I mean, bro, a lot of picks were fucked yesterday. The game of the week right now was that Miami Chargers game.
That was the best. That was the best game.
That was a balling game. Fantasy football means forced fumble. Oh, it means forced fumble. FF.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they had 7 of them.
That's why it looked kind of weird.
That's why I was like, I've never seen this. What's up, Silva? Our boy Joe. Joe, you looking good in the league. We're gonna do the league in a little bit. Burrow gave me 1.3 points when he won still.
Yo. Silva said that shit too. Hey, Burrow ain't giving me shit.
He did say that. Burrow didn't give him shit. Hey, it just goes to show you, man. That's why fantasy football is fun. Dolphins destroyed my parlay. So it was the funniest thing because I'm in a like I said, I'm at a B-dubs. So for the first half, I was just sitting in the regular chair because I had Lex with me. And then Dre came and picked Lex up real quick. So at halftime, because kids can only sit for so long.
Right.
So she took him, and then I went and sat over at the bar area, which was cool. I ended up having like an old man. He was wearing a Cunningham jersey, sitting right next to me. He was talking the whole time. He was fun. To the other side of me, I ended up having a Pats fan that came a little bit later, but he was cool. He was like, we were talking, and he's like, yeah, man, he's like, I don't expect it. He's like, we're playing you guys hard, but I don't expect it. Right. So then across the way, we had two. It was like a group of Chargers fans and a group of Miami fans, all sitting like right next to each other. And then the big screen is right behind me, and there's another big screen in the corner. So my big screen that I guess the screen that I'm watching for their game is catty corner. It's next to the Eagles game, so I can see. I guess the one that I'm watching is like, just a couple seconds ahead of their screen. So every time I'm like, oh, they're about to go crazy, and then all of a sudden, like 5 seconds later, everyone they're off. I'm like, just turn around, you'll
That's
see
funny,
it.
Man. It's funny because it's you. For me, you as well. We're both fathers, so just like you said, I miss the whole bar atmosphere. Everybody gets rah. Everybody's like slapping high fives and stuff like that. Yeah. I miss that. But now my daughter will not sit through a bar. I have to literally keep on ordering her the explosion chocolate mudslides and all that stuff. That stuff gets expensive. So
that stuff adds up. Yeah. Lex is good for a half if we're out somewhere. Yeah. And he doesn't have like anything with him. He's good for like the first half. He's asking questions. He's cheering. He's doing chants and stuff. But then, after like that's like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So after that, they're like, all right, like then halftime happens. They don't have anything to really focus on.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, yo, come get them. Dolphins destroyed my part. Yeah, they just did. They were. What would JJ look like with bro? If Justin Jefferson was with an elite quarterback, my goodness.
If that would be, it would be unfair. It would be unfair. Think about it. If two of the wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, let's give Tyreek, if he had an elite one, imagine if he had Tom Brady, or Jettis had Tom Brady, or Aaron Rodgers.
I was gonna say if JJ, I know it doesn't. If Mac Jones had JJ, that would be a very crazy world.
Let's be honest though. Jay Jettis should be in the Eagles uniform. You shouldn't actually.
He's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be in the Eagles uniform.
That was before Howie pulled his head out of his ass, though.
Yeah, that was.
Dallas Goedert was thrown to once yesterday. Which, dog, that's what we were talking about earlier. I got goose eggs in 2 leagues because of Dallas.
Bro, that's why. That's the reason why. If you're a fan, right? This is my rule. If you are a fan and you do fantasy, do not draft your own players because you will be upset and you'll be putting more and more focus on your fantasy than your damn team.
Nah, because sometimes you be knowing that this guy's good for my game, and these people don't know how good he actually is, aka Dallas Goedert, ranked like the 6th or 7th tight end. But you know what? They might be right after this week. I don't know. There's only one ball. Right now, it doesn't seem like Dallas is supposed to be getting it. Bro, it's like insanity to have a goose egg under. I don't think Dallas Goedert has ever scored this low. No. Even when Ertz was still like the main pass catcher.
Yeah, well, because think about it. A couple years ago, we were force feeding Dallas Goedert. Every time that we got the ball, we were force feeding him. Now it's to the point that we barely acknowledge him now. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I think we were force feeding Zach Ertz. I don't think Dallas Goedert was like the.
Well, no. Remember when Zach was hurt, and all we had was Goddard.
Well, all we had when we
that was all we had. All we had, we was force feeding.
Well, he was the only option, so you had to. Mm-hmm. But even when we still had Ertz, Goddard was still good for like one big breakaway play a game. Half the time it would get called back on some like holding shit. But he was good for like one like 35, 40-yard catch. Or catch and run, and then he like the one where his helmet got ripped off. And
that was whack. That was so whack, bro. Oh,
they called it back.
That was a Dallas game. We should have. Oh man, that was so whack. That was remember that was the fumble recovery.
Remember dude, I think I think their defense is not that good, bro. I don't think it's that good. I think they have a decent defense. It's been decent. It's been good. But I don't think it's no fucking historic.
Let's be honest. Evan Neal sucks. So let's not.
Dog, to put it in perspective, the block punt, like our guy missed a punt yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Who never misses. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that wasn't his fault. You know whose fault that was, right?
The rain.
Nah, it's damn Sipos.
You can't stop the rain.
Sipos is, and that's the only reason why Sipos is still on this team. He's only because he's a good ball handler when it comes to getting the ball.
Yeah, Sipos. There has to be a better answer at this point.
God, he's terrible. Oh my!
Well, one thing we are going to be playing JJ and Bradbury's got a concussion, y'all. So that's we're dealing with that right now.
Josh Jobe
was shining a little bit though.
Yeah, Josh Jobe will step up. He did his thing in that last play. If it went for him and when he pushed Young Bull out, we'd probably be talking about it. We probably have a different tone talking about this podcast. It's deep. Anyone like me hoping that Shane Steichen gets fired after this?
I don't think he will though, bro.
I don't think so. They're gonna lose.
He got Richardson looking good. Is Richardson hurt? Because I know that they took some time at one play. He got lit up. I don't know if he's hurt or if that was just something I saw real quick. But Richardson, they can make it. Steichen's gonna make a case for Richardson to be him and Richardson to get a real shot over there. Dallas should be our version of Travis Kelce. Exactly. He really should be. And then the other guys really like AJ and Devontae, as great as they are, they really should be like the 1Bs to that.
Right.
Because, I mean, look, bro, all we heard all off season, literally
unguardable.
How unguardable, how amazing, how on the money Dallas Goedert was. And then Dallas got an early Christmas. Yeah, they basically got a bye in the first week of the season. I agree, Todd, 100%. Yeah, dude, it was a fucking bro.
Shout out to Todd and Mark and Vic, man.
Always, man. Appreciate everybody.
Appreciate.
We got to talk about it. We got to talk about leaders in the Swoop Boys Fantasy League right now. So you see me, laces out, baby. I'm out here rocking. Now I had Tyreek Hill, like I said earlier, and I had the magical Dallas defense. So, and I do need to add, I had some hardships too. All right, man. Like I had some players who were nothing burgers show up for me. So let me see. I'm gonna pull my matchup right now with Twizzy. Like Pierce didn't do anything. Joe Mixon didn't really do too much for me. I got Garrett Wilson. Oh, I still got Garrett Wilson who's gonna play tonight. So by the end of this thing, yeah, I could be lighting Twizzy's ass up. TJ Hawkinson did good for me, and I got Keenan Allen who went ahead and got 76 yards, 2 carries, 6 yards. Yeah, Keenan Allen kind of balled out for me.
Yeah,
Christian Kirk was 1.9. I gotta not start him next week. We'll see.
All right. For me, it was Deshaun Watson. He went off, but not as like he's throwing ball in the rain, not as well. Yeah. He had 19 points. Aaron Jones went off, but now I think he has a hamstring injury. So I'm like, damn. He had 28 points. Isaiah Pacheco, I'm wondering why didn't they not run the ball with him? It is what it is. Devontae Adams didn't do not a damn thing. George Kittle didn't do a damn thing. Debo didn't do a damn thing. Elijah Moore he didn't do a damn thing. But my kicker did something. Justin Tucker, right? That crazy?
Yep, it is.
And my bench is terrible. Like they didn't do nothing. So right now, I'm just kind of hoping that Stephon Diggs does his thing tonight. But I think I'm with like 59%.
Yeah, you'll pull it.
I'll pull this one off. I'll pull this one off eventually. He does have Dalvin Cook, but I don't think Dalvin Cook's going to get the ball out. It's going to be a lot of Breece Hall.
Damn, you know what though? He got a lot of production. He had Tua and he had Christian McCaffrey, so he got a lot of production out of them. So but the rest of his dude, nobody else did it. He's got Cook playing tonight.
Yeah, he's got Cook. But then let's be honest, Cook's not going to do that much.
Not going to do much.
It's going to be Breece. Breece Hall's going to get all those carries.
Dog, if he would have started Brandon Ayuk, we'd be having.
I'd have been done. That's what I said. I was like, if you would have started Brandon Ayuk, done.
But you're going to pull that out. Our boy Charlie, it's going to be a struggle season for Charlie right now. But Richardson did do good for it. But my man started. He got Cooper Kupp, not a good look. Coach, man, what's going on? You got Will, cousin Will got you, man. DJ Light got you. He got you pinned down. And then right here, look at Silva. Silva's got a little squad. People, if you don't know, go look at Silva's squad. He's got a good little one. He averaged 135 today. That man, he balled out a little bit. He beat Coase. Coase got whooped on.
Coase got whooped on? Where?
Got, second row.
Yikes.
Yep.
Coase talking all that shit. Got his ass whooped.
Talking all that shit till you got kicked in your chest. Oh, they said it was a hamstring issue with Richardson. I hope that kid doesn't get out because he's good.
Listen,
bro.
I like Richardson, but I'm gonna need Richardson. Listen, I know you're a 6'4", 250, but brother, this is the NFL.
Well, this is a good. Yeah,
you gotta get your ass out of balance or get down. You don't need to be taking them hits, bro.
Yeah,
you don't need to be taking them hits, bro.
That one when it happened, and I said this looks like a Carson Wentz-esque hit, so that was good. He was that if it's just a hamstring and he's able to get back out there, he's lucky. So this is a good question right here by Rob. He says, "Who are you running to the waiver wires for?" So I'm gonna base this prefaced off the Swoop Boys League that we're doing because that's the most prevalent. That's what we're talking about right now. So right now, trending, they say Justice Hill.
Justice Hill because KJ Dobbins.
Dobbins is out. He's available in our league. So.
Yeah. I went after him. I did go after him. I put a waiver wire on for him. I need a running back so bad.
Oh, honey, come show the good people. Drea's about to go to the gym. She's got her Eagles fit on. This is my wife, Andrea. Guys, you never get to see her. Say hello to the good people.
Where am I looking at?
The camera's right there.
Oh, hi.
What's up, Dre?
Got her Eagles gear on, ready to go.
Hey, yup, rep.
Ready to go rep.
Yeah.
Spots in. She was texting me after she picked Lex up. How we doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, Justice Hill definitely good. You said you put a waiver claim on him?
I did. And then Gus Edwards too. Gus Edwards is another.
Gus Edwards is a good option. Kendrick Bourne.
But Tyler Algier. I put one on for him, and I'm hoping I can get him. But if I win, I already know I'm not going to get him.
Dog, it's let's see. So running back.
Hold up! You let go Traylon Burks?
Yeah, because I did a trade. So I traded my next year's second for Pierce on Houston.
Oh, running back Pierce.
Gotcha. Yeah, running back because I needed some running back help. Let's see. Tyler Algier looking like it might be a play. Yo, that Bijan shit was disgusting.
That was
Tua.
Crazy.
Yeah. Silva said Tua on my bench, all bad. He's talking about another league. So you guys know Silva's in the Swoop Boys League. He's in the Dynasty. It's actually not the Swoop Boys League. It's called This Thing of Ours. So This Thing of Ours that's what we'll start naming that segment. This Thing of Ours.
Yo, Todd said, what about Coach's picks?
Yo. So we talked about this a little bit, I think, on Swoop Boys. We have to talk about it on here. So Todd is also in This Thing of Ours. It's a fun. Todd, tell the people how you feel about the league so far. I think it's been a lot of fun so far.
It's been fun.
We're doing a lot of little cool fun things. We're joking around with everybody. We got a good fun group chat. Everybody participating in. I was expecting to see some more memes this weekend. I'm a little disappointed. I need to see some more memes, a little bit more shit talking.
Hey,
I think everybody was a little like
I put a good one in there. I put the Little Giants, the little videos.
That was fun. No, that's what I'm saying. I want a little bit more. I'm definitely gonna look. I'm like, you see, I'm lighting Twisted ass up.
You over here lighting cats up. So
I'm definitely talking.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to Rico. You gonna light your ass up.
I'm lighting somebody up this week. So I'm definitely talking some good. I got some memes coming Twizzy's way. I'll say that.
Yeah, you better
wait until Kelsey comes back. Yeah, man, that's gonna be strong with no QB. No QB where so what they're referring to is oh, there you go. Jacoby Myers is another good guy. I think he's already claimed.
I think he's already taken though. He's already taken for the Raiders, right? Is that for the Raiders?
Yeah. Juju Smith-Schuster's available in our league.
That knee about to explode on him at any time.
Dog.
He did not play well yesterday. He didn't play well.
Time bomb. Todd said it's dope. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Todd, let me see. What's Todd looking like this week? I didn't even see. Let me see. Todd is Coach. Todd's whooping Charlie's ass. Charlie's basically
ain't got no quarterback.
So Charlie, Richardson was Charlie's in our league. Richardson was Charlie's quarterback, y'all.
Oh, okay.
He waited till like super late to draft a quarterback. I think Richardson's got a lot of upside. I just don't think immediately it's going to show.
Yeah.
But unlike Charlie, Coach went and drafted 2 quarterbacks back to back. So our guy has Jalen Hurts.
Yo, he literally messed the whole draft up.
Coach in the 2nd and 3rd round took Jalen Hurts, and then he took Lamar Jackson back to back. So he kind of ruined it for everybody with that. But he's not talking trades is the thing that's kind of crazy.
TikTok boy didn't see him talking yesterday.
Oh, yeah. He got they tried to ask him about it beforehand. He was already trying to like cape because he was like, oh, that's just something from the past. I don't. It's not nothing to do with this. Obviously, I have to see them, bro. Shut your ass up. That dude, he's a chump, man. He's an absolute chump. So I don't know. So what do you feel on Thursday before we get that far?
I mean, I'm gonna hold some close to my chest because we got another podcast on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
But I will say this: the play calling has to be a little bit. I'm not even a little bit. I want a little bit more creativity, and then I want more consistency.
Mm-hmm.
On defense with Desai. Listen, I'm gonna need you to start trusting the personnel that you have, and let those guys go pin their the ears back and go get the quarterback. Yo, shout out to Jim Schwartz, bro. He looked like a genius this past weekend.
Jim Schwartz did look like a freaking genius.
He looked like a genius this past weekend. So yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't. Not that I was paying super close enough attention, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see one picket fence defense back there. Did I?
No. Listen. Myles Garrett was going to go. Myles Garrett was a monster. He was wreaking havoc.
He's eating, bro. That's a man dog right there.
But I want to see that. I want to see that with Jalen Carter.
I think we are well on the way to seeing Jalen Carter do those kind of things. So definitely we'll see that real soon.
And then Josh Sweat. I want to see Josh Sweat, man, get more aggressive, man.
More Sweaty J.
Yeah.
Sweaty J kind of saved the day a little bit out there.
He did.
Shit. So yeah, let's
I don't less Barnett though. Less of him. Less of Barnett. And more Milton Williams, man. That was a bogus call they called on him.
Yeah,
he tripped over his foot.
Well, all in all, I think I am going to take the do-rag off for the rest of the day. I feel better after we spoke about it. Good. We had a convo. I think we're going to be all right. Thursday's going to be a benchmark, the Kirk Cousins litmus test. You know if you're a good team if you beat Kirk Cousins. You know if you're a bad team if you lose to Kirk Cousins.
Right.
So I think we are going to go ahead and take that dub. I think we're going to be able to go ahead and get back on the right track. Sweat almost had a sweet pick. Dude, he was right there.
That was right there.
It was literally in his hands. I was like, that would have been game over at that point.
There should have been like 4 interceptions in that game.
There should have. I mean, look, and not to blame the elements, but when it rains, it does affect the game. So I mean, I'll say that, especially if you don't have a damn run off your power back, especially in the prime time. Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
I hope Penny is going to be up and running for Thursday's game. I hope so, because if he's not, I just don't understand it. He should be playing. That doesn't make any sense. You should be having that. What cozy shirt? The Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's what you should be having. I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Should be having Earth, Wind, and Fire burning right now. So.
That's crazy. You're not playing him.
But now I am excited. You know, like we said, we are headed to LA. We're gonna have a tailgate out there. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yep. So if you guys are coming out to LA, man, it is $95 per person. For kids, $45. We have a little special thing for the kids as well. So we have goodie bags for the kids, and you know what I'm saying, environment is gonna be dope. Go Birds. Y'all know what it is. The day of is gonna be $125. We're gonna have Philly cheesesteaks, desserts, drinks, chips, alcohol beverages for the adults. And it's a dope ass environment. Please come check us out. Sponsored being Filth Up. We're gonna be hitting y'all over the head for the next 2 weeks about this tailgate on our social media platforms. So please check us out. If you do need more information, DM me or one of the fellas, and they'll. Well, if you DM in one of them, they'll send you my way.
Yeah.
And just write down who's coming, and I'll take down your name, and then also receiving the money. So, and the reason why it's a little bit more expensive, and I definitely want to express this, the reason why it's a little bit more expensive than last year is because the parking spots are way more expensive in California than in Phoenix, Arizona. So that was the reason why, it went from 50 to 95 because it's $1,000 to have a parking spot. Also, this is brought to you by Die Hard Philly. Shout out to my guy Kenny. Y'all see the shirt, man. Been rocking this all day. I just went to Chipotle, had a couple of errands. My man was like, "Yo, that shirt is dope." So please go check him out. Y'all know what it is. He got the Swifty. He got some dope shit. So definitely check him out. Also go check out Brotherly Life. Y'all see the Air Jalen, man. You know our guy just got a Jordan deal. So it was fitting to do this. So go check them out, man. And shout out to Greg.
Shout out, Greg. Make sure you're using the discount code SWOOP10. That gives you 10% discount at Brotherly Life's website. If Kurt beats us in primetime game, we're doomed. Yeah, that's gonna be. I like the Birds versus primetime cousins. I like them too. Where are you guys staying at in LA? The Radisson Hotel. Radisson?
You said the Radisson Hotel?
Isn't it the Radisson? Is the name of the hotel where everybody's at?
I'm at the Marriott. I don't know what Marriott. My wife is the boss. So
yeah.
No,
you didn't! Oh no, you didn't, boy! You did. Well, you lost 40-0. 40-0, boy! What are you talking about? What are you talking? You thought you was about to get out of here?
Call you and ask you if you was on Suicide Watch,
bro.
Yo.
Bro, I'm surprised you could even type with the tears in your eyes, bro. 40-0. Dog, did Waller catch anything yesterday?
You got blown out 40-0. 40-0.
40-0.
Almighty. Yo, come on, bro.
Bro, you got.
I got no comment.
I know you don't. You bet not. Shit. Did Darren Waller catch anything yesterday? I didn't see Darren Waller on that damn field.
No. He balled out. He balled out for him. He was the only one catching passes. The rookie, he was dropping every damn thing.
Dog.
Thibodeau, Kayvon Thibodeau, he didn't want to be a part of the damn game. Williams didn't like he wanted to be. Nobody. Saquon looked like when he fumbled, bro. He just sat there Indian style and was just in disbelief.
What else was he supposed to do?
Get up and run, baby. Shake that shit off, baby. You got all these people out here looking at you, and you on the damn ground. Get your ass up.
Dog, Almighty, you almost got away, bro. I don't know why you came away. We was about to log out. You log out, Almighty. Almighty still had the balls to come in and talk shit. Yeah, I do respect that, but you gotta wait a couple days for that stink to wear off.
Oh man, Almighty. How do you feel right now, B? Come on, man. Talk to us. What's
Almighty,
up,
just let me know, as a Giants fan, I wish he could just come up here and talk.
I know.
I wish a Giants fan, how did you feel just watching that? Like, because I was watching the first quarter, like, this is some bullshit. For me, I'm more pissed off because it's like, bro, like, of course the fucking Cowboys are gonna get this fucking layup fucking win and not even like have to like, risk the biscuit at all.
But check this out, though. The Giants are only franchise in our division that ever gets shut out. They've been shut out the past by us. I don't remember that blackout game. It was like 0-28 or something like that. They've been shut out several times by the Cowboys. Like, Almighty, what's up, man? You sick? I think he logged off. I think he got off.
He did the Stewie. He did the good night.
He did no. He did the no. He did the Homer Simpson. Hey, y'all suck. Fade into the bushes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Almighty.
My man, I think he got on here real quick, dropped a couple comments and logged out.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Oh shit.
Good for him though. At least he let he see the back signal and he got back on. You know what I'm saying?
It was like, bro, can we get a first down? I'm like, I was watching that shit, and it was I don't know if you were watching earlier, but we were watching earlier. I said it was like you guys would literally get the ball, and it's like, all right, they're about to do something positive. You got a running back running for 5 yards. Nope, hit, ball goes flying right out. Makes a pass, catches it. He establishes. He starts to run. Boop, gets hit. Yeah. Ball goes flying out.
Hodges ran for at least a good 15 12 yards. Fumbled. I was like, damn.
Dog. Then it was like you got the fucking the
How many sacks? How many sacks did the Cowboys have? Like 8 or 9?
It was like 7, I think. Hold on, I'll tell you.
They had at least 9 or 10.
Fantasy ticker says it all. So
yeah, they had at least 10. 9 or 10.
They had 7 sacks.
7 sacks?
Yeah. 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, only 171 yards allowed from scrimmage.
Oh my god, bro.
3 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery. The defense got 2 touchdowns, which is like crazy.
And special teams got a touchdown.
Special teams. So the defense got one in the special teams.
It was yep.
Yeah, the block.
Almighty.
Is,
Almighty. I mean, Almighty. Let me know something, bro. As a Giants fan, how do you feel right now? Is it just like I know you ain't wearing your colors today. There's no way that you're wearing your colors today.
I kind of feel like you got to
you cannot
gotta be in this shit together, bro.
You could not wear your colors today.
If y'all not in this shit together, you can't say nothing, bro. We won.
No, we won. Nah, B.
Wow, we won our
game. At least we can score touchdowns over here.
We scored touchdowns. We won our damn game, bro.
Yeah.
We won our game.
Nah, B. Let me know. You wearing your team stuff? You wearing your colors today? You
wearing your Giants jersey?
You better be wearing your colors today.
You got a t-shirt on? What's up? You got a fitted? What's going on?
You got the collab. You got the Supreme Giant NFL joint on. He said, y'all shouldn't be talking. Y'all almost lost. Nah, there ain't no almost. It's either you win or lose. That's it. Bro, I don't know about that. W's and L's, baby.
See, like the thing is, he said, "Nah, I ain't got that on." Damn Almighty.
Damn Almighty. Damn.
Oh. Yo, he said, "With the Cardinals are taking, dog." Stop it.
Yo, son, if y'all lose to the Cardinals, it's a wrap.
That might be one of the 3 that the Cardinals win this season. Shit, that's crazy, bro.
Yo, it's a wrap. Y'all lose the Cardinals, it's a wrap.
Yo,
facts. He stole that 160 mil.
Them linemen that are standing in front of Daniel Jones are stealing money. Shit.
They should have got the whole stadium. They should have got the whole stadium to be the offensive line. Hey, do we have any guys that play high school football?
I'll give Daniel Jones his props, though. At least my man kept getting up and kept going, bro.
Nah, bro. I told my man, hey, yo.
Want to know, baby? At least Daniel Jones kept getting up and getting out there, bro. But damn.
Oh, man.
Damn. That was hard. If we lose the Cardinals, just tank. Give me Caleb. Hey. Mine as well.
I'm saying.
That's what the Cardinals over here trying to say. Give me Caleb. Bro,
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, on that note, y'all, we appreciate everybody who came and hung out with the boys. You know, lunch break over. My stomach is hurting from this last little part.
Shout out to Almighty, man.
Shout out to Almighty.
Yo, wear your colors, B.
Yeah, go and throw a little fit. At least throw like a blue do-rag on. Here you go. On that note, y'all, we hope everything goes good. King, any last minute words?
Yo, man, hey, listen, it's gonna get better. All right. Jalen doesn't play back-to-back games like this. So they're gonna go look at tape and get better. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Breed of one. Remember that. Go Birds.
Go Birds. We out.